I'm Oleg Shanov, here as part of the instructor team, and my background is mostly in IT security. I was working with Kaspersky Lab for about 8 years in R&D, in the threat research department. Here in the program I'm working with startups to help them improve their technology and their products.
My name is Nick Mityushin. I'm with ABRT Venture Fund. We've been actively investing the last 10 years and doing a lot of accelerator programs for the startups together with Mangrove Capital Partners. It's one of the leading European funds, well known for being first institutional investor in Skype and one of the major shareholders in Wix WX, a large site builder.
I'm Crystal Gampik-Avila. I'm working many years already with Kaspersky Lab and mostly in training and education area, and that's why I'm now part of the SSC 2015 organizing team.
So SSC is not just an acceleration program, it's a security challenge at the same time. So you will compete for the prize fund of 80K and top 3 teams will share it. So the first one will get 50K, the second one will get 20K and the third one will get 10K.
We also give a launch pack to the best team to help with the PR and marketing for a successful launch of their product on a global market.
Last thing, the mentors will continue working with the startups.
And now we are going in a series of workshops globally in different countries and different cities to collect the interesting startups and bring them to the main program. The main program will start in end of May and will continue till end of August. So now we are in San Francisco looking for brilliant startups and trying to explain them how we will work with them during the main program.
We had magnificent panels today with the sharks of cybersecurity business, and now we are moving towards practice.
Tell us a bit more about your current projects.
We were an end-to-end encrypted database. My name is McLean Wilkinson. I'm a software engineer, startup guy. I've been doing various startups for the last couple of years. Before that, worked in finance.
My name is Michael Igorov. I'm a software engineer. Beforehand, I was a physicist.
Our startup is 0DB. All the decryption keys and all the query logic is held on the client. So you don't need to trust whatever server is running your database. We came to the Security Startup Challenge because we wanted to get a better framework for our startup going forward. How to think about not only the product, but sort of the sales process and going to market. We announced, I guess, about 2 weeks ago on Hacker News, and we hit the front page.
We call it AdDrive, and basically our product is to make Dropbox secure.
There may be a free version of what you do, but it's not as fully featured as the rest, right?
That's what we are thinking.
I own D-Band. Probably the most downloaded data erasure stuff in the world. So I do about 1.2 million downloads a year. If they want certified reporting, or if they want more features or multiple devices, that kind of thing, then they escalate to the paid-for product, right? Makes sense.
Yeah, so probably the answer is premium model in your case.
Private cloud storage solution with DLP. We can set a rule that will say if that document includes like word confidential, that types of users will never be able to share it. With customers, we have 3 pilots, Russian banks, and one is a software company. We want to launch here. That is why we are kind of postponing our launch in Russia.
Sadici proves that you have knowledge or control of a piece of information without having to share or expose that. So you can transmit, effectively log in without having to transmit your password.
I spoke with the Cisco innovation team and they're very interested in it. So they want the machines to be able to log in. We have a master one and a number of slave ones. So one machine is going to root stuff, another machine is going to do something else. And they need that to happen in a secure way.
Yeah, so basically after working with the mentors here, we have some understanding where we can get in, let's say, 3 months, and what do we need to do with that.
I think that rapid growth is the core essence of any successful startup. In our accelerator programs that we do together with Mangrove, we strive for the startups to show that rapid growth in a short period of time. By August, we need to show something. Where you are now in the point A and where you want to be in the point B. We've seen startups spending a lot of effort working with a small market. Maybe pick another market, pick another idea. We came to the point where they can make 1 million, right? So it tenfold increase.
Experts in the field, they tell basically their experiences.
Yeah, it's been helpful to walk through with the mentors, like actual case studies of our business, so getting down in Excel, coming up with assumptions for what sort of our conversion rate might look like, our leads, then looking at all the different sales funnels that you can potentially work through, whether it's SEM or SEO, or inside sales and things like that.
If you want to get this one, right? Because your ultimate goal is to get these guys signing up for your service. Sure.
Focus on one channel at a time. You brainstorm many, you test a few, you pick one, you scale that. It reaches this saturation point, you leave it as it is. So they will get the product with all the features, but what will they get as a result of it? So something will change in the enterprise. They'll reduce costs, they'll improve revenue, they'll manage risks better. So you're not talking about features at all. You are selling risk management to them. You are selling cost reduction to them. You are selling revenue increase.
So looking at customer lifetime value versus cost of acquisition, and doing that same exercise for each of the individual potential sales funnels, and getting a sort of rough estimate of which of those is the most attractive from a revenue or potential revenue standpoint, sort of help us to sort of narrow down which we should focus on first and prioritize different things.
Take the challenge.
Grow your business.
Secure the future.